do a second tutorial on how to make a faux background. This time, a little bit of a mixed media method. This time we're going to be using some PVA glue, some white acrylic paint, and a heat gun, as well as your ink cubes. Alrighty, so once again, I've already done one tutorial on how to do it just using your ink cubes. So what you need to do is just use some heavy paper. This is 400 GSM. All you need to do is put it in your scoreboard, and you're scoring a half an inch apart. Alrighty, and so you end up with I've already pre-done some of these. You end up with this kind of vertical lines. Flip it over so the embossed side is up. All you need to do is grab a dark color, an ink cube. I'm using Hero Arts ink cube here, which came with the Make It for Auntie Vera's Scrap and Craft. And all you're doing is just pulling along really lightly. So the main thing is that you are getting the raised parts here that you scored. Alrighty. Now the next thing you need to do is grab your glue. Put a little bit of glue here. Alrighty. And I'm just going to use just like a credit card, and I'm just going to very gently kind of get a little bit of glue on, if you can see, just a little bit, and I'm just going to start, and I'm going to do a really thin scrape. Now I don't really want it to go absolutely everywhere, but it's fine, just like that. Alrighty. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to also grab some of my white paint, put some white paint on here, and I'm just going to add some white paint really, really lightly, very sparingly here and there while the glue is still wet. Then I'm going to dry it. So the glue acts as a resist. So this is nice and dry here. Now go in with your second color, and it should resist the areas where the glue is. Right. You also have like a whitewash where the glue was, and then I'd like to also come back in with the brown and then just add a little bit of texture here as well. It will go over some of the previous, but obviously not all of it. And just run that through. So this is what it looks like with the glue, and if you come in a little bit closer, you can kind of see a shine to it, whereas this is the one we did in the previous tutorial, which I will link below, where we just used the ink. There's just not as much like dimension. It still looks great, I really love it, but you can kind of see where the glue marks are, and this brush strokes that you made with the white paint. It kind of looks really, I like it, kind of looks really different. So let's do a couple more while we're here. So once again, starting with the glue, with the ink cube here, make sure that I should have something underneath. My desk is getting all dirty. Alrighty. Alright, now next, grab some glue on the edge here and just do a thin scrape. It doesn't have to cover totally. Next, grab some of your white paint and just I go in between the like the planks here. Lastly here. Dry it up. Fabric distress ink. Oh, that looks good. and see the hit and miss effect because the glue that's there, that looks really good. That one's still wet up there. I like it. And I'm going to go back in with some of my brown just to pick up some of the areas that, oh, that looks so good. Oh, I love it. That's good. Do one more. Really lightly. Okay, next we are going to go with our glue. Next, let's get some acrylic paint. I'm going to go with a purple here. This is Seedless Preserves. Oh my gosh, I love purple. Purple is one of my favorite colors. Oh, that looks so good. Bit on the edge there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with the some of this brown and now because some of that ink and the glue is still wet, it's mixing. That looks so great. I really like that. So you can see it just adds so much more texture having the glue and the white paint. And that's the one that we did earlier that has no glue on it. So what I might do is I might do that now. See if I can just add a little bit more texture. I might see if give this a try. So if I scrape this through, and if I, that's really good. So now if I go back in with this, the glue will act as a resist and it'll be a little bit more shiny. I wonder if I added like a little bit of green. That looks really good. Kind of feel a bit like a mad scientist, trying all these different ideas that go in your head. That looks really good. Oh, the yellow looks good. What if I brought in a blue? I'm just going to go with, this is Broken China over here. expired break. Oh yeah, that looks good. Anyway, so just as I'm doing here, have a play. It's really amazing. And then you've got some amazing backgrounds that you can go ahead and put and add all your embellishments and your sentiments to. So I hope you've had a little bit of fun. I hope you give it a go. And thanks so much for watching. Bye.